If your friend is going down the wrong path, don't try and be the hero. Chances are they don't want to be saved. Now, this isn't the case every single time, but I seen it happening right before my eyes. Now, you see me recently, I was in Emirat. I was only there for some time just to greet some family before I left to go to Saudi Arabia. Interesting enough, drinking is very looked down upon in Emirat. It might not make sense now, but keep that in mind. Lock in and don't forget, drinking is very looked down upon. Anyways, our last day there, we are returning the rental car we had, and the passenger was the owner of the rental company. We're having a nice time, decent conversation. We curiously asked, what was the most amount of damage that a customer has done to your car? At this point in time, no alcohol mentioned, just the car. Until he says it was a UK tourist, someone from your country. He actually looked at me, kind of blaming me for some reason. I'm okay, my bad. He goes, two friends, come from the UK, they're here on holiday. The first thing they do, they grab a car. That same night, it's destroyed, never seen again. Actually speaking, we're looking around thinking, how's he managed that? Of course, the driving laws are different, but you destroyed the car? How? That's where he says only one of them passed away. The other person wasn't there. He didn't go with him. None of them are into alcohol, but one of them was drinking. I guess he was on holiday. He's like, I'm gonna start drinking quite a lot until he gets fully drunk. Like, the passenger seat was filled with alcohol bottles. His friend wasn't there. The alcohol was. He was driving extremely drunk. Turns out the missing friend purposely missed the invitation because he didn't want to go with him because he was drunk. He said to him, listen, you're drinking. I don't want to go with you. But this was right before he was about to get in the car. He thought about it. It's like, right, you're drinking. I can't get with you. Matter of fact, I advise you to not drive. His friend didn't listen. Matter of fact, he drove off. Bought more alcohol, left it in the passenger seat. Very soon after, he's driving. He hit speed that has never been seen by the road before. Bam, car destroyed. I don't even know how he managed it. You're driving fast, I get it, but it was like an empty road. I don't know what he's done. I don't know what he's seen, but he destroyed the car. For the few people out there that don't know how car crashes work, just because a car has been destroyed, that doesn't mean you're going to be destroyed, right? The car took damage, not you, so you should be fine. For a lot of the time. Not the case this time. The guy was in pieces. He was found, picked. The guy was in pieces, splattered on the road. Arm here, head over there. First thing his friend did was take the first flight and go home and forget about the whole situation. But there's still damage to be paid off. You tried to convince him. He didn't listen. Now look what happened. But still, who's going to pay for the damages? Only two people did. His parents did. Matter of fact, his parents took the earliest flight there and paid off all of the fines. The damage of the car, everything, the road, everything that was destroyed, they had to pay for it. The worst part is his parents had to deal with the funeral and also seeing their son is now in pieces. Their son, who has not drank before, now death by drinking. Parents struggled to pay the fine. They struggled to pay the funeral. They struggled to pay for the car. They struggled to pay for everything. But nonetheless, they got it done. Within 1 week, they're back home and everything is back to normal for the most part. Now they're missing a whole son. And they can't even blame their friend because their friend tried to convince him. No one listened, so he went back home. I've been back from the holiday for about 2 weeks now, and I kind of forgot everything except that story. That is the only story that stuck with me on holiday. I was in that country for like a few days to see some family. I heard a story and I still can't forget about it. The last thing his parents seen was him saying bye to them before he went to the airport. That next day, he passed away. That's just, bro, like, come on, you could have, bro, what? Of course, some of you might not feel empathy towards him. Some of you would feel empathy towards him. I naturally felt a little bit. So I asked the guy, the company guy, I said, like, were you guys traumatized, He said, no, we just went about our day. Second, the fine was paid off. We said bye to the parents, no paperwork, no nothing. Never seen them again. I'm thinking, wow, your life can really change and end that fast. And everyone will just move on with their life. Now, you might not appreciate the friend that left home and effectively left the driver. But I'm going to say one quote, and that's all I'm going to say. You do what you want with that information. One rotten apple spoils the whole barrel. I'm not calling anyone rotten, but if you really think about the situation, it does fit quite well.